ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney. I'm Karen Maku.
And I'm Cody.
Okay, so how do you feel?
We've been introduced to an interesting cast of characters.
Well, I mean, one of them we already knew.
We have a child with a gun that takes her 20 minutes to reload. A pawnbroker who I think really just wants an excuse to game end himself.
It's like when someone, remember when we were working at Family Dollar and there would be people who would, try to encourage us to encourage them to buy something they shouldn't?
Yeah. And also a supposed gentleman who just really fucking loves to breakdance.
Anyway, can I,
Oh, dude, speaking of breakdancing, have you heard about, the breakdancing dad drama?
I heard a little bit of it. I don't remember the full thing.
So this girl made a post on TikTok talking about how, her dad walked out on them to pursue
breakdancing,
right? And then he made a response being like, I didn't walk out on them, it was a divorce, I didn't live that far away, da-da-da-da-da. And then, it goes back and forth, and I think, on the third or fourth time it gets to him, he's like, I didn't want my kids to go to college because it's full of a bunch of right-wing feminist bullshit.
Ooh, okay.
And it just fucking skyrockets from there. He starts talking about Bitcoin. He doesn't believe in therapy because it's filled with, right-wing feminist,
So
whatever.
He might have been right that it was a divorce, but I think he was the reason the divorce happened.
Yeah, no, he's fucking insane. It's there's no build-up. It's just straight up. He starts talking about feminism and Bitcoin and crypto.
Unless he did it on purpose because he was in the middle of a drama and he was the center of attention.
I don't know, man. I have no clue. I don't know the way it happened. I don't think he did. I think he might just be that way.
Mr. Sholmes, what is your thoughts on Bitcoin?
And feminism.
What are you examining with such keen interest there? As you enjoy a bar of caramel, I see.
It's like being a little boy again, which I never was. How tall is he? Jesus.
I could look it up real quick if you want to take over
sure,
reading.
I'll fucking take over reading. Yeah. Who cares?
So let's see if I can look up his canon height.
So, you've found me at last.
And then he shoots
Mr.
us.
Naruto. His caramel is actually a gun.
Or
Sorry?
it's a gun that shoots caramel.
Equally sticky but less deadly. Sorry? After that young pickpocket sent me on my way, I was forced to lurk in the shadows. You were 5 feet away. Cruelly ostracized as the rest of you partook in the jovial atmosphere of fellowship. That's not at all what this was. I had nothing to occupy my mind, but was too ashamed to let society see what my downfall had done to me. What? So feigning mock interest, I pretended to examine the tedious trinkets in this desolate place.
He's 6 feet tall.
God damn. An even 6 foot?
Yeah, even 6 feet.
Wow.
Van Zeeks is 6'3".
Oh, I'm an inch shorter than Van Zeeks.
Let's see, Kazuma was 5'8", and we're 5'6".
I love the picture that they have for Van Zeeks, too, because he looks like he's on his way to fuck you up.
He probably is!
He looks like once he reaches you, you're fucking done.
He's the snail.
Shut up.
Oh my god, Iris is fucking 3'11". Oh my
She's
god.
a dwarf.
She's 1/3 of, Sholmes' size.
2 more of her and they'll have a full Sholmes.
Okay, back to the game.
Whilst, as you shrewdly observed, gnawing on the only friend I have left, this 7% solution of caramel. What? Pray, do you claim to understand the depths of my despair, Mr.
Marubobo?
Mr. Naruhodo? But how could you? I watched my friend die.
Yeah, my friend died.
Yeah, he died, in front of me.
In the room that I was sleeping in.
And then I was accused of his murder, but go on. I was so lonely. So desperately lonely.
Oh, tell me how lonely you are when you're in the closet on a ship.
While your friend is dead outside. Then...
sorry. Then why on earth didn't you rejoin the conversation?
You have no issue, inserting yourself into whatever you feel like.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, you know.
Yes, I overheard much of your conversation. Or rather, in my craving for human contact, my ears devoured every last word that was uttered.
You really were sad, weren't you?
You need help. Better help. Today's ad.
Man, imagine Sholmes doing a BetterHelp ad from the 1900s.
Oh my god. You want therapy? Get electrocuted. And then do opium.
Bring the leeches.
We'll suck the depression out of your My name is Turlock Sholmes.
Poor
Actually, the way they pronounce it must be airlock.
Nah.
It must be.
I've heard literally no one who played this game pronounce it that way.
I know, but they keep calling him airlock, as in like German. And I'm pretty sure it's pronounced air in German, not hair.
Yeah, but it might be because, like, a lot of the people saying it don't normally speak English, so they're trying to sound it out by the way it's spelt.
I guess so. Counterproposal, this game's stupid.
Cody, put your bottle caps away.
No. Anyway, counterproposal, this game's stupid.
Poor Mr. Sholmes. I feel simply awful for you.
I don't. It would seem that my inferences are correct.
Oh, surely you're not about to tell us
I was reading what's not in the story.
that you that you solved the entire case once again.
Please no. My dear madam, sometimes I wonder, were my genius for deduction to be commoditized?
I got these genes from outer space.
Shut up! How much could I pawn it for?
God, no, I don't know if people are gonna know where that's from. It's so bad. Disney's Wish. It's amazingly bad.
I don't know that the theory that like they made it just so that like if you look up Disney Wish, it's like their donation thing isn't the first thing that shows up.
Well, it's technically what happened.
It's technically what happened. I don't know because it was their 100-year anniversary movie. I feel like they wouldn't sabotage that.
They kind of did by using AI though.
Yeah. It had to be AI. That movie is way too bad.
It seems Mr. Sholmes has had another of his flashes of inspiration.
Uh-oh.
But who knows if it will help to resolve the situation between Miss Lestrade and this mysterious gentleman.
Oh, God.
What's the right thing to do here? Listen to it.
Just let him get it out of his system.
He's gonna insist if we don't.
He's like the Fairly Odd Parents, where like if they don't make enough wishes, they just fucking explode.
Wait, that's a thing?
Yeah, if in Fairly Odd Parents, if fairies don't like grant enough wishes, they fucking explode.
Oh, it's like a ferret if they don't have sex.
Yeah, but the opposite.
Yeah.
If he doesn't like spout enough bullshit in any given time frame, he just dies.
Burr.
Well, Miss Lestrade, it would appear you find yourself in something of a predicament. Predicament. Well, blue blazes have you been, eh? Forgot I'm reading for all the characters.
No.
Pardon?
What?
Well, the lady's in trouble. A true gent's supposed to be there to help. Straight away, not an hour later.
Harsh.
Oh, God. And who, pray tell, are you?
I like to imagine that he's like dervishing his stand when he does this. But like we can't see it because we're not stand users.
My stand, boogie time.
Oh no.
Mr. Eggert Benedict, you have, in my eyes, a veritably encyclopedic array of curiosities about your person. I like to imagine his meltdown as he just does head spins on his top hat. Nevertheless, there are two immovable conclusions I have drawn. I beg your pardon. The first is this. Your hat is stupid. The true reason for your visit to this pawnbrokery today is something you have not yet revealed. Just actually punched him. And the second is this. Your gloves are also stupid. A considerable crime is in contemplation. One you will orchestrate with intent to steal a vast sum of money. And a horse.
To carry the money.
Well, Mr. Benedict, what say you to my deductions? How? How did you stab me?
He turned as white as a hard-boiled egg.
Okay, what? Why is that? Oh, because it's Eggert. Oh.
Yeah, Eggert Benedict.
You don't hard-boiled an egg and eggs Benedict. Unless you're a fucking psychopath who hates flavor.
Well,
or texture.
Well, this is Britain, so.
Yeah, that's true.
It would seem that once again, Mr. Sholmes has made a flawless deduction.
Susato, you're so pretty.
I am a simp.
Shut up. Shut up. It's stupid. Just who do you think you are, sir? A human obstacle. Ah, yes, as I had hoped. That is precisely the pained expression I was looking for. So, shall we begin?
This thing that Cody hates.
Yes, the time has come for yet another Herlock Sholmes logic and reasoning spectacular.
Do this.
I mean, these are fun.
They're really fun, but this is just Sholmes being fucking stupid.
Like, this man is, like, basically... He literally is the joke of, like, I see, said the blind man as he pissed into the wind. It's all coming back to me. First of all, we must ask ourselves on what business you ventured into this pawnbrokery today.
Oh, right, that dog is still there.
Oh, yeah. Her name is Lucy. You claim to have followed this pickpocket here, having had the redemption ticket stolen from you on the street. But that is most certainly a lie. The lie detector test has... The lie detector test has determined shut the fuck up.
That you are the father.
The real truth is something quite different. You and that hat made a disgusting child. As revealed by that which you hold in your hand, with Kane. Yes. What brought you to the shop in the first place is the staff recruitment flyer. The piece of paper in your hand is a staff wanted advertisement for this very shop.
Call it advertisement.
That's how they pronounce it in the made-up land of England. Yet even the most unobservant would soon realize that a man of your appearance has no need of such employ. In other words, there is some ulterior motive for your actions. Just throw it away.
She threw it. Jesus Christ.
Oh wait, his Kane.
Yeah, what's up?
It says AG.
Yeah.
AG1. Today's sponsored.
And it's green, just like it too.
Hey, and you know what else is green? Your health. In that it's bad. Because your health is your organs are like it. Okay, I can
Good
do
job.
It. Hang on. The cane which you unwittingly clutched to your person exhibits an incontrovertible contradiction. I'm slightly inebriated. What utter rot! I've had this cane for years.
It's got spiked caramel.
The good shit. The contradiction of which I speak is, of course, the missing ferrule. The end of any walking cane would be terminated with a metal ferrule to protect its wooden tip. Just like me.
I'm here.
And your detailed analysis shows the wooden tip of the stick to be utterly bare. Just pokes him in the face. Therefore, there is only one conclusion. The rod that you hold in your hand, which appears to be a walking cane, is in fact no cane at all, but a hammer.
Sorry, I thought I heard something.
You recoil, sir. Is something wrong? You're gay. Now I shall send you to the mental institution for such.
You know, you very well might be, since that's how the people who write Ace Attorney like to write a lot of their guy characters.
Painfully homosexual?
It's like they queer code a lot of the language, and like apparently in the first game, Phoenix and Edgeworth like talking to each other was completely unplanned.
Really?
They just sound very gay though.
The creators of Ace Attorney might have something to tell us. And in your okay.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
That's fine, whatever.
I can look at the
Okay,
history.
no. Namely, what the truth behind this... And in your recoiling, you've inadvertently facilitated the answer of the next conundrum to present itself. Namely, what is the truth behind this rod you bear? Just like me.
I don't know.
Yes, your reaction betrays the truth. The handle, which you evidently would like to conceal, is the key to understanding this riddle, you see. The moment I saw it, my suspicions were aroused.
And so was I.
That's right, I'm a woodophile. What walking cane demands such a stout handle, I mused I. Because God forbid I talk normally. God, thank God England isn't real.
Okay.
But of course, as I said, that is no walking cane. No, that rod is a self-pleasure device. Oh, that makes more sense. Is the broken handle of a shovel. What? Are you insane? And now, having determined the undeniable truth, the conclusion is clear. Your true motive for coming here
Yeah.
is stupid. Was to take employment at this establishment in order to excavate the ground beneath the premises. What a calculated crime you have conceived, sir. A wickedly calculated crime.
Shit, we also need to hear a second deduction, right?
Oh, God.
Yeah, there's two.
Mystery Man's aim to fuck me.
Okay, the great crime.
Now, Mr. Benedict, let us continue. I gotta be honest, if I was on the receiving end of this, I would just stop reacting after a certain point, because he's
kind of
like,
just get a little dead on the inside.
because he's clearly not on the right track.
I would stop him at some point.
For we must expose the details of this elaborate crime you have in the planning. This is utterly absurd. You suggest that I, a gentleman, intend to excavate the ground beneath this pawnbrokery with a broken shovel? What on earth do you propose I could expect to find there? Atlanta. Oh, right, he does this shit. I want him to dab so badly.
Shoot, does he?
Some long-forgotten treasure, I suppose. Atlantis? Save for such fanciful theory, what possible reason could I have to do as you say? Keep boogieing, man. It's all you have left.
Just
Oh.
dance with Mr. Sholmes.
Oh, but that is an ample reason. As you are only too well aware, Mr. Benedict. Ah, and your furtive glance is more telling than I could have hoped. You were tunneling into the pawnbroker's heart. Let us consider what could motivate a man to infiltrate a shop such as this and covertly dig beneath its floor. The gun. The answer is revealed by the council notice on the counter to which your eyes were inadvertently drawn. You sure it wasn't the gun?
The fact that he just keeps that out in the open.
Well, I mean, you never know. This man is on a hair trigger.
Yeah.
This letter gives notice of public works to be carried out in the local area. And according to the enclosed plan of the upcoming sewerage work, beneath this shop runs a sewer that adjoins another, one that runs under the bank on the opposite side of the road. Well, that wasn't my plan in the beginning, but now.
Well, now that you're telling me all this.
This madness has entered the sewers now, has it? By excavating the ground beneath our feet, we would have gained access to the waterway. Water. That flows in very close proximity to the great vault of the financial institution opposite. What are you... In summary, sir, you devised a master plan to pull off an elaborate bank robbery by dint of the underground tunnels. Master plan? Just pirouette.
Yeah.
Which brings us at last to the final chapter of this lurid scheme. God, there's more. With what plunder did the thief hope to make off from the underground vault of the bank?
Enough to get McDonald's.
Are you quite serious? Having consulted with Scotland Yard some days ago, I happen to know the answer. The spotlight comes on, he's like, ah! He just gets blinded. But naturally, the answer is no secret to you, is it, Mr. Benedict? You remember the video we watched of someone with, like, a high-powered flashlight, and someone comes to rob them? It's like, give me your money, and they flick it on, I'm like,
Alright, goody.
No. I have no idea what you're talking about. Allow me to present a rather interesting piece of evidence. This itinerary I stole from your pocket that says I'm going to rob the bank from underground.
It's the hardest piece of evidence I have.
You see, this picture postcard tells us all we need to know. A postcard of the Great the Great Exhibition. I'm afraid you've quite lost me. Currently in the final stages of preparation, the Great Exhibition will soon be underway. And I have a cold, I'm sorry. and the government has provided extra funds to complete its centerpiece, the Crystal Tower. Wherein is stored the dark crystal that you hope to infuse with its missing fragment to defeat the Skeksis.
He takes off the coat. He is a Skeksis.
Funds that currently sit in a vault of the bank on the other side of the road on the bump on the tail of the log on the bog.
Wait, really? And then he runs out of the store.
Pardon? Yes, the considerable crime you have been contemplating. Oh shit, we're dark. Is the theft of that which sits in the vault of the bank, a special reserve funds for the Great Exhibition. A great Mitsubishi. Of course, that is top secret police information, so keep it under your hat, please. Wait. You serious?
Yeah, you just told this guy. You don't know who this guy is.
Sholmes.
Everyone should know that Sholmes is terrible at keeping fucking secrets.
Or doing his job. Thus concludes Herlock Sholmes' great deduction of the pawnbroking puzzle. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Oh, the darkness! What?
Mr. Sholmes.
You got dropped on your head a lot as a baby, didn't you? Well, Mr. Naruhodo. An impressively upbeat deduction for a detective racked with loneliness, would you not agree?
Was it true what you said about the bank over the road and what it has in its vault?
No.
I lied.
Indeed. Though very few know of its existence, it is one of the government's most closely guarded secrets. Gregson told me, in the strictest confidence.
Yeah, you were the wrong person to tell.
Now I have told all 6 of you, also in the strictest of confidence.
But you just announced it to everyone here. Rather loudly, in fact.
Ah.
And if it's such a big secret, how would Mr. Benedict have come to find out about it?
There can be but one explanation for that. Clearly it is because the man is a criminal and a ghost.
Look at him go!
Only a ghost could bust out moves that groovy.
Don't throw off his groove.
Or else he dies again. The only thing keeping him on this mortal plane is his dancing.
But what if he didn't know anything about the money in the vault? If he is a criminal, as you said...
Oh, shut up, I'm right.
Then buying a brand new shovel is sure to be the first thing he does now that you've revealed the secret.
Oh, well. It seems I'm bad at my job.
Oh, fuck. Or if he doesn't, maybe Mr. Windibank will. He already has plenty of shovels here, after all.
I don't think Windibank is a threat. Oh, my life. I assure you that I am not so unscrupulous.
Nah, you would. It's just that if you were caught, you would just shoot yourself.
Off yourself, yeah. No, this man has, like, no reason to live. His wife must be a bitch.
Yeah, he's dying. Look at how purple his neck is.
His head looks like it's like a pumpkin placed on his shoulders.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully this has taught you a valuable lesson.
Don't tell me things.
Sensitive information must be handled with the utmost of care. I'm going to jail. One can never be sure that someone privy to secrets won't disclose them. And once the word is out, it's out.
Perhaps I'll think twice before confiding in you next time, Mr. Sholmes.
An excellent idea, Mr. Naruhodo. An excellent idea. I'm bad at my job.
His job isn't keeping secrets. Well then, Mr. Naruhodo, you know what to do, I'm sure.
Yeah, let's listen to that great production again and see if we can massage it into shape.
Why massage?
Just shut the fuck up.
Do we need to hear him talk again?
No, not really.
Okay, so I can
It's
skip
like
through it.
we've got the...
Begin once more.
I'll do this all fucking day.
I have nothing to do. I don't have a real job.
I literally have nothing better to do today.
Except follow you two around. And spouts bullshit. There's something in my...
Mountains and mountains of bullshit.
Since like the game is counting this as like we haven't heard this before, I can't skip through it.
Bummer. Anyway.
Yeah. So, how was your day?
Bad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How was your day?
Spooky. Anyway.
There was a ghost in the toilet. Shit was crazy.
Yeah, you should have seen it. I got it out before you got home, but...
And then it ran out the window meowing. I think it was a cat. So by Mr. Sholmes' reasoning, Mr. Benedict came here in order to apply for a job so he could dig down through the floor.
Yes, in an attempt to tunnel into the sewers to gain access to the money in the vaults of the bank across the street. Wow, that is a long sentence.
On the tail of the snail, on the frog, on the log, on the bump at the bottom of the sea.
Please stop. But he wouldn't get very far with a broken shovel, would he?
No, I think it's fair to say his motives lie elsewhere.
No, really?
No shit. Question is where? What did bring Mr. Benedict here at this particular point in time?
I got it.
It's the back of his head with that raggedy ass haircut. Oh yeah, that too.
Oh!
Shit!
Look at all the scribbled notes on the back of the flyer here.
He has really piss poor handwriting.
I can't read any of it.
I don't believe it.
What is it?
I'm going to jail.
Oh!
Listen to what it says. Name, Gina Lestrade. Height, 5'2".
Oh, hey!
Short bitch. Green cap, scruffy waistcoat, grubby white shirt, blue satchel, ragged.
Grubby.
Yeah, got her. It's a detailed description of Miss Lestrade.
Goodness. Anyway.
There's even a sketch of her, hat and all.
I think-
It's a really poor sketch.
I think anyway has become our favorite joke.
Yeah. It's because when we were watching Ruby Gilman the other day and the tidal wave happened, we were just like, what if the pirate was like, man, sure would suck to be caught in that tidal wave.
Yeah, someone should help them.
Anyway. And then he just drives away.
Yeah, because he really did just drive away from that ship.
Well, what the fuck is he gonna do?
I don't know.
Intervene?
Why not? He's been chasing krakens his whole life. He obviously has no regard for his life.
I mean, I guess so. Like, please help tug us out of the way of this tidal wave. He's like, oh, I would, but Aquaman's coming.
No, my mom's calling. You know how she is.
That bitch Stacy. What was his wife's name? Kelly?
Tammy.
Tammy.
The whole ball and chain. Anyway.
Stupid.
Look, the details of this shop has been written down here too.
There's a lot written down here.
Yeah.
Windibanks is prawn. Wait.
We're back to prawn brokery.
Oh God.
Windibanks. Pawn brokery. Baker Street. Redemption deadline 15th of April.
I want to make a District 9 joke, but you've never watched District 9.
What's District 9?
It's a movie about big crab aliens, and they like call them prawns.
Oh no. I regret asking.
Which is today's date.
Wow.
Why would Mr. Benedict have all that information scrawled on the back of that piece of paper?
Paper.
What's his plan?
Info about Miss Lestrade.
About his raggedy ass Oh. I wanted to talk about his raggedy ass cane, but whatever.
We'll get to it later.
Yes, what brought you to the shop in the first place is the info about Miss Lestrade. Quite so, my dear fellow.
Did you like that transition?
It would appear that the writing and sketch on the reverse of the flyer pertain to the pickpocket Miss Lestrade and to Mr. Windibank's pawnbrokery here. Stop.
You originally told us
Just throws up and like, anyway.
that you had merely given chase after Miss Lestrade stole the redemption ticket from you.
But that, sir, is a thinly veiled lie. Now Miss Lestrade goes back in the dark corner.
Get back in the corner.
Get back in the shadow realm.
Give me your life points. They were given
I've summoned Blue Eyes White Dragon.
They were given to you temporarily. It's your turn to go back. It is information on the back of the. It is the information on the back of the flyer that led you here today, by which I mean here to Windibank's pawnbrokery, and today the redemption deadline of the overcoat.
So, you waited outside for the young girl matching the description you have written down to arrive. No, she said she lifted the ticket, didn't she?
No.
Oh, okay.
He said she lifted the ticket. She says the code is hers.
I don't trust her because she has a gun.
Yes.
Alright. Humph.
Harumph.
And you have gone some lengths to hide the reason for your pursuit of Miss Lestrade. In other words, there is some ulterior motive for your actions.
And then he hits us with the cane.
Just knocks us out and runs away.
I mean, for an Ace Attorney character, he could do that.
Yeah, no, in Ace Attorney, you
Especially
just,
if they're in the final case.
yeah, you can just commit crimes and then just walk away.
But it makes more sense during these times.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
You
people
can
just
commit
get
crimes and walk away.
Yeah!
Because Jack the Ripper existed.
They're too busy looking for Jack the Ripper to handle the real crimes. Anyway, did you read that? I don't care.
It's the same shit as before.
Oh, right. Yeah. It's about the...
Stop. I'm trapped. What's a ferrule?
I don't know. Anyway.
Why are you asking me?
I'm from the same place as you.
Fuck you. Asking me questions.
It's a metal cap commonly found on the end of a cane, Mr. Naruhodo. Thought you would know that.
Mr. Naruhodo. Ah, the bit that makes the nice clacking sound on the pavement.
Yes, exactly. And Mr. Shums is right. It appears to be missing from this cane.
But it doesn't actually look broken, does it?
No, it doesn't. Though the gentleman certainly did recoil when Mr. Shums identified the cane as suspicious.
In other words,
I was gonna put my finger in your mouth because you were yawning.
there's some secret about the cane that Mr. Benedict would rather we don't know. It can't possibly be the thing that the camera panned in on first. Anyway. Can we go down? I see. He's sponsored by AG1. He's too healthy to go to jail. Look here, Mr.
Look
Sato.
at him go! He's running!
He's just booking it down the fucking street.
Wow, that AG1 drink really does wonders.
Put in code Karimaku451 at AG1 and you won't get anything.
I was gonna say something, but then my brain short-circuited when you said you won't get anything.
I just like canceled your actions. Took you a full second to buffer.
Like a sim. Did you read that?
Look, yeah, I did. There's some letters on the handle.
Ah, yes. Those must be initials, I think. In the West, it's customary for people to engrave their belongings with the first letters of their names.
So Herlock Sholmes would be HS, you mean? We've already dealt with this.
That's right.
Good job.
You got it, buddy.
You got this, sport. You can go.
Stop.
Get out. Go away.
I never want to see you again. The initials on the cane, obviously. Oh.
AG1. Why does it feel as though that's not quite right? You can do this, Naruhodo.
He's looking at us.
You can fucking do this. Why are you, like, there? Buddy.
Anyway, should I, like...
Can you click it again or present it?
I can present it.
Take that!
You've shattered reality, I'm afraid.
You're not who you say you are.
We're going to hell.
And you're taking us with you.
The contradiction of which I speak is, of course, the initialing. A most
Get.
a most astute observation, wouldn't you say, Mr. Eggert Benedict?
Who said that was my name? Imagine if you tried to pull that bullshit.
I don't know what you're talking about. Fuck off. We are led to believe, sir, that your initials are E.B. Yet in most possessive manner, you have in your grasp a cane bearing the initials A.G.
Turns out he's a pickpocket.
He pickpocketed a whole cane.
He's that good.
An incontrovertible contradiction indeed, would you not agree? No! You're wrong. This cane isn't... You said before
You
that you'd
said-
had that cane for years.
I want to read him. You're taking my lines.
Well, I mean, I apparently have to read for everybody. So.
No, I read for some of them.
Grr. Roar XD.
Oh, okay. So don't try and tell us that you just borrowed it from a friend or found it in the park.
In short, you're going to hell.
So in short, thief! Thief!
Crook! There you hold yourself to be a gentleman. You have withheld your true name. Most ungentlemanly.
Unless you're he who shall not be named.
Aldergort.
Good job, buddy. I'm proud of you.
You recoil, sir. Is something wrong? Do you tire of the frozen peas I keep throwing at you? And in
Yes.
your recoiling, you inadvertently facilitate the answer of the next conundrum to present itself. Math, math, numbers, numbers, math, math, numbers, numbers, kill me.
Please stop.
Namely, what is the truth behind this rod you bear? I'm seriously asking.
Please tell me.
And your reaction betrays the truth.
Just tell me at this point. I practically know everything.
I already know everything. I know why Susan left you.
You got
The
this.
handle, which you evidently would like to conceal, is the key to understanding this riddle. You're not the Riddler, are you? You're the Diddler.
No!
Let's consider the bare bones of what's happened here. Miss Lestrade redeemed that fine-looking overcoat, and now a mysterious man has appeared, introducing himself with a fake name. That's the second train in like
Yeah.
45 minutes.
That's weird.
That's about to crash.
They're about to hit the other train.
And claiming that the overcoat belongs to him.
But we know that he actually identified Miss Lestrade from a written description, which suggests that everything he's told us is untrue.
So what we need to do here is summon Exodia.
Is go find a cop, because this is obviously something the police should be handling instead of us.
Lonnie, the cops handle like a concrete fridge. Is somehow prove that the overcoat cannot possibly belong to him. His eyes.
Oh no.
We must take it. Oh, hey.
Yep.
Is he too jacked? He's like too ripped for this suit and he just shreds it every time he moves.
Well, to be fair, have you seen how he's been moving?
Yeah, that's true. Oh my god, he's a doll.
Oh, it seems that the shoulder there is coming apart. Look.
So it is.
Do you know a moment ago when Mr. Benedict was surprised by something that
That's what that noise was.
I thought I heard him make a rather strange noise. It sounded a bit like a tiny growl.
He was hiding a chihuahua under his hat. I knew it.
But now I think it was probably the sound of the seam ripping open.
I mean, if you want to be lame about it, sure.
Turns out he actually does have a dog under the coat.
There's like a little small dog under his hat. He's actually being ratatouilleed. If you look closely, it does seem to be a very tight fit.
The dog is trying to steal the coat.
The sleeves are stripped to bursting. You wouldn't have a hope of fastening it in the front. If you were to run around in it, I'm sure the whole thing would fall apart.
That I'd like to see.
It'd be fun.
It'd be funny.
Sorry?
So how can we make Mr. Benedict run around?
She's really giving this some thought. We must burn him.
Burn him!
Burn him like the witch he is.
Take that!
The split seam
The split seam.
is what I said the whole time.
The split seam, which you evidently would like to conceal, is the key to understanding this riddle, you see. Uh-oh.
Yes, because the overcoat is rather obviously a poor fit.
Having forced it over your broad shoulders. What?
I don't know, like, why are you describing your shoulders as broad? Are you trying to hit on this guy?
No! The seam is already breaking apart. What's going on?
I got a notification on my phone.
Cool!
My suspicions were aroused from the outset. when you so boldly lied about your name and so boldly waylaid this pickpocket.
Yeah.
This catalogue of untruths has all been for one very specific purpose. To steal the crown jewel. To steal the article that the young girl redeemed from Mr. Windibanks. Ah!
And then, like, the coat flies apart.
I'm too groovy. But what really irks me is this.
Who are you?
The considerable crime I initially imagined has been considerably curtailed. I don't like being wrong. Oh god, that's only topic 1.
Yeah, we gotta do the other one.
Oh my god, dude. I'm thirsty.
You just had drinks.
I know. Now, Mr. Benedict, let us continue. This is the same shit as before.
Yeah.
Nom, 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 nom.
Stop it.
I'm actually made of egg whites shaped into a person. And brought to life by dark magics.
And grooves.
I was brought to life by the 5-lettered name of God. Dance.
Oh shit, they're saying new shit.
Oh, what?
Hang on,
Oh shit, he did.
read it all!
Okay.
Read it!
Shut up. You suggest that I, a gentleman, designed a wheeze to filch some tawdry article of ponage. Have you forgotten that I redeemed this article in the proper manner, using the watchword? Had I not been the one to deposit in the first place, how could I have possibly known the relevant details, n'est-ce pas?
Bless you.
It's French, so I refuse to acknowledge French as an actual language.
Oh, did you not read this?
Oh, sorry. Oh, but the watchword can be discovered. If you're a ghost!
And then he shoots him.
And you are only too well aware, Mr. Benedict. Ah, and your furtive glance is more telling than I could have hoped. What? Let us consider how one might come to learn a secret watchword relating to the pawned property of another. It was in the gun the whole time.
You are the gun.
The method is revealed by the council notice on the counter, which your eyes inadvertently drawn.
Man, I really hope that when we have a flashback to how he got the watchword, it's just him holding a gun to Mr. Windibank.
There's a kitty.
What? Oh, he has a cat. You're right.
Kitty.
He's a cat. The direction of the deduction must change rather dramatically now, I think.
Yes, and we're talking tunneling into the sewers.
Yeah, that's completely gone.
Which is a pity, because it all sounded rather exciting. Anyway. You can't deny that this mysterious gentleman did know the watchword.
Yes, Professor. If you didn't know the word, Mr. Windibank would never allow you to redeem the article.
Or looking at it another way, if you did know that word, Mr. Windibanks would allow you to redeem the article whether it was yours or not.
Which, like, I really do feel like he should probably start taking names.
Taking faces and picking names.
Taking names along with the watchword.
Yeah, like the watchword, maybe a code name.
Codename Kids Next Door. Anyway.
I'll spit on you.
No, don't! Don't, please! Please don't!
Look at this, Mr. Sato.
Sorry, the ghosts are being threatened to be spit on. It appears to be a memo that Mr. Windibank has scribbled to himself.
Kill myself later. Let's see, what does it say? Oh, Professor. Fuck.
Wait a minute!
Wait just 1 second here. Mr. Windibanks must make a note of the watchwords that his customers give him right before their eyes. And an alarmingly clear script as well.
Really? I can't read that.
Yeah, I think you'd use a code if you're writing it down.
He has a code completely for himself.
Yeah. Like you
Imagine,
use
imagine he like writes a code and someone comes in and it's like, yes, I'm here to redeem an article. Watchword.
Well, like I don't know, write the antonym down.
Prof.
So for professor, use student. That's what an antonym is, right?
I don't know.
Am I stupid?
I don't know.
Pretty sure antonym is the opposite of the word. So if it's professor writes student or idiot.
He uses pig Latin.
Professor Pay.
I don't know where to look. Who knows what other secrets I might see?
Oh God, I'm seeing past the fifth wall.
A Stan shouldn't learn this much.
My user, he's recalling me. The method is revealed by the notelet on the counter to which your eyes were inadvertently drawn. Yes, Broker here follows the same procedure whenever a customer comes to redeem an article. He asks the customer for the watchword and notes down the response uttered on the notelet he has to hand. Then he consults his ledger and confirms whether or not the watchword matches that of the article in question. I would expect nothing less of a diligent pawnbroker. But his diligence...
But his diligence...
Woof, 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 bark. Meow. Wait.
But his diligence clearly has its disadvantages.
What are you talking about? Hey, 1 second. Nope, not happening. It is increasingly apparent that you were present in this shop before your accusations against Miss Lestrade.
Man, I hope that burp comes out right as you're doing Mr. Benedict's voice.
I am a gentleman. Like confetti shoots out of his sleeves.
Woo!
In all likelihood, you followed her inside and then observed her talking to Mr. Windibank.
Windy Banks.
He has a bank full of wind. Eats the paper. When the diligent broker made a note of the watchword, as is his common practice.
Oh, you observed him. You observed him writing the word professor on the notelet beside the ledger. Hi.
Sorry. And that, sir, was the master plan you devised to steal the pawned article from the young Miss Lestrade. Master plan? You dipshit!
You got me!
Which brings us at last to the final chapter of this lurid scheme.
What?
Scheme, scamame.
You ever watch the Scream movies? They're great.
Well, the first few are. They got a little out there.
Unless you like really bad movies, then they're gonna love the rest.
Yeah, I really love the detail that they really advertise the main actress as being this famous lady, and then she dies in the first 20 minutes. Not even 20, she dies in like the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, she's like the first kill in the movie.
She's the opening kill, which is hilarious. Why would you go to such lengths to redeem that particular article from this pawnbroker?
I like to imagine Sholmes as a time traveler.
He's just really bad at it.
Yeah, he forgets like what time frame he's in, so he keeps bringing up shit that hasn't been invented yet.
Including TV.
Yeah.
Are you quite serious? I am a gentleman of eggs, not lies. For an ill-fitting overcoat hardly seems to justify the effort, much less a worthless music box disc. But naturally, you had a very good reason to make them yours, didn't you, Mr. Benedict?
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Allow me to present a rather interesting piece. I'm sorry, I just had lunch.
I knew it was gonna come out at some point. It never just goes away.
The articles we're talking about are the overcoat and the music box disc that was in one of his pockets.
Which, according to Mr. Windibanks, isn't even worth a penny.
And yet this man went to such lengths to steal them.
Sorry, I just remembered something really stupid later on.
What?
I can't tell you. Because, like, it hasn't even been brought up once.
You could if you weren't a fucking coward.
Do you want me to spoil it?
No, I'm just crazy sweaty right now. I'm fucking dripping.
Texas
So
heat,
hot,
72 degrees at 8 o'clock.
And in February.
In February.
Oh, man, I'm getting a fan next time I go to Walmart.
Okay.
All right!
Oh, yeah!
I'm the Kool-Aid monster!
Did you read?
No. And yet this man went to such lengths to steal them. Why?
Man, I really love how this logic and reasoning spectacular has taken nearly the entire episode.
Hells yeah, dude. I'm not okay.
I wonder if perhaps We already have the evidence we need to explain it, Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh, do we finally get to introduce a new mechanic? It's been 5 whole minutes. Jesus Christ.
Too bad Mr. Windabake ate the music box disc that he thought was a cookie.
Could we? Really? We better have a thorough look through all the evidence we've collected so far.
What do you mean? We only have one piece.
We have one piece
I
of
throw my
evidence.
armband at him.
Hey, wait, can we see how old some of these characters are? Because I'd like to know. Because we apparently just intrinsically know. Oh, we can't. Cool.
Listen, buddy, I would show you if I could. Anyway. Music box. Imagine if this is the wrong... What the fuck?
What precisely was your intention with that, Mr. Naruhodo?
That's the right piece of
I
evidence.
think you were supposed to inspect it.
You motherfucker. It's the right piece of evidence.
Why do you suck? It would seem to me like someone...
Just following the natural progression of the deduction. Sometimes the truth hurts.
It seems like someone has a skill issue. Well, the truth is, you do not have a turn for observation or deduction. Did that hurt? You little piss-loving bitch boy.
Yes, a lot.
You suck.
I swallowed spit.
That's what you get. That's what you get for having a skill issue, dipshit.
Stop. Stop. Stop talking. Stop it.
I think this is new shit.
I know, I don't care. Let me back into the fucking court record. Let me back into my pockets. I want in my pockets.
Just turn into a feral gremlin.
Like... do I just have to look at the blood?
Sure. Oh, or that. Oh, wait. Hey. Well. Oh, hey. There's a little scrap.
There's a little scrap of paper stuck on the reverse side of the disc. Look. And a scribbled word or two. It looks like someone's name. If only we could read this made-up language.
Isn't McGilda dead?
Yes, Cody. He died in the third case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
For McGilded.
For McGilded.
McGilded? It couldn't be.
But it is, Mr. Naruhodo.
You're stupid.
You're stupid. A name I shall never forget as long as I live.
We should have taken his money. But why? Why is his name on this?
We see him every day in court.
The music box disc's information has been updated in the court record.
Thank you. Can I present it now?
Do you want to inspect the blood first?
Fine, I'll
Or do you just want to frisbee it at his face?
frisbee it at him.
Look at all the little bumps on the disc.
Nope, that's not what I was looking at, but okay.
They're so tiny.
They're so tiny. Yes, the protrusions are called pins.
Man, that took you a second.
My brain wanted to read it as pustules, and I was like, that's not the right word.
Alright, man.
And they pluck the teeth of the comb to make noise.
Notes.
And just on the edge, there's a small amount of blood.
Yes, the blood of the mysterious Mr. Eggert Benedict.
God,
Tastes like yolk.
I wonder how long it took for him to come up with that name.
Probably not long.
He thought of it on the spot. That's just what he had for breakfast today.
I'd be willing to bet that.
When Miss Lestrade tried to grab the disc from him, a pin scratched his finger, it seemed. Like when you're grating some
Daikon.
Yeah, daikon radish and accidentally catch your finger.
Ouch. Just thinking about it hurts. And puts me off eating radish. Really?
Why?
I've, like, nicked myself grating shit constantly.
Yes, please be careful.
No.
Anyway, present, because now I know the secret!
I'm 5 minutes older and wiser.
More like 2 minutes. Sorry. You see, the music box disc tells us all we need to know.
What's that on the back? Oh, shit. It reads, for Mr. McGilded.
I'm back from the dead! Ooga booga booga. Give me your Lucky Charms.
Mr. Okay.
Sorry.
The unfortunate philanthropist who perished in hideous circumstances at the Old Bailey 2 months ago.
It was you, wasn't it?
You could tell me.
I won't be mad. I'll just call the police.
I'll just be a little mad. A prominent man in London, though his loan-mongering demonstrated a distinct lack of scruples. Oodles and boodles of scruples, you might say. So you are an associate of his, are you? Or perhaps a subordinate?
Or perhaps a lover. Mr. McGilded was a man of unusually small stature. In fact, he was precisely the right size for that overcoat that you squeezed yourself into.
Your true identity remains shrouded in mystery, Mr. Eggert Benedict. But the final conclusion here is crystal clear. The reason you came to this pawnbrokery today was to kill.
Was to kill me, and then he runs out. Was to retrieve an article left behind by the late Magnus McGilded. Yeah, we did it.
Yeah! Ah! You have ripped that coat to shit now.
It just, like, slowly slumps off of him. This is a controller that's getting hot.
Yeah, this whole room is getting hot.
We're only on episode 1.
Might take a short break in between episodes.
Maybe. Get another, cup of juice.
The deduction complete. Elementary.
Woo! Junior high.
Shut up. Well, Mr. Magnus McGilded.
What?
May he rot in Irish hell. Not a name I expect to hear in these circumstances. Also known as Britain.
Okay. Mr. Sholmes, I'm afraid there's something very troubling on my mind.
Well, shut up.
What is this horse-like thing?
Pray tell, Miss Susato.
Well, according to what Mr. Windibank told us earlier, today was the final day on which the coat could have been redeemed, was it not?
Yes, ma'am, that is correct. Today would be precisely 2 months since it was first deposited.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, that was a long time for you to hold on to this coat. Right?
Yeah?
Well, today is April, the 15th April, so 2 months ago today.
Would have been 15th February, sir. That's right. It is all carefully recorded in my ledger.
I hope you did your taxes.
Deposited at 10:30 p.m., I see.
Hey! You throwing shit at me. What? But that suggests...
McGilded isn't dead.
Yes.
He used dark leprechaun magic to survive.
You see him tap dancing down the street.
He's like in the carriage burning, tap dancing. Oh, she suddenly die.
I got away. Yes, 15.
Me pot of gold to keep me safe.
He gets a really shitty movie called Leprechaun in the Hood.
Shut up.
It's precisely the day on which the omnibus murder took place. And 10:30 in the evening is precisely the time at which the terrible events were unfolding.
And unfortunately for us, this case is called Leprechaun 2 Back to the Hood.
Electric Boogaloo.
Suggestive is not the word. It would seem the matter is entirely beyond coincidence.
What are y'all talking about?
I'm going to hell.
Going to jail. You all caught me.
You are, of course, at liberty to make whatever outlandish deductions you choose. However, I'm going home. Oh, shit! I must insist that you hand over the music box disc now.
Man, he was so smooth about that, you didn't even see it.
Yeah, no! Motherfucking actual smooth criminal. We've been hit by him. It'd be a terrible shame for you to return to your native land in a box.
Wow, that's quite a threat you're making. Are you sure you're going to be able to shoot all 5 of us? There's 5 people in this room, and one of them has a gun, too.
Yeah, but he's just gonna use it to take himself out.
He kills himself and doesn't help.
I'll kill myself before you can kill me.
I'll kill myself before you can kill him. What do I do? Absolutely
Don't hand over
not.
the disc. Fuck this guy.
And then the screen goes black.
There are some things that a man must protect at all costs. This may well be one of those things. Then again, it may not. Oh, shit.
Mr. Windibank!
This is my shop. If anyone's going to die here, it will be me. I can't allow any harm to come to my customers. If that were to happen, I should have to take my own life.
Okay, hang on.
This is... you're being counterproductive.
Mr. Windibank, no!
Alright, that's enough. Oh, this guy.
Hi. Inspector Gregson!
Sorry, did you want me to join you on that? I just finished burping.
Da-da-da.
Inspector,
Yes.
Oh shit.
Man, this is a really compromising position you found me in.
That's right, Sunshine. The alarm was raised on one of our dedicated emergency lines.
So someone across the street saw everything that was going on? Man, they saw someone boogieing down in this shop and was like, well, that ain't right.
So we got here as fast as we could. Now what's all of this about, eh? Oh, praise be, you're here at last. I was moments away from forfeiting my own life in my very own establishment. He needs therapy.
Can someone, like, stop him from pointing this gun at me?
Yeah, I feel like we should disarm him or something. Right? It would seem that you have the upper hand. I'm going to jail now.
As in the police.
Right, you've got some explaining to do. I don't appreciate being bothered over some petty argy-bargy.
Argy-bargy. Petty?
He was threatening us with a gun.
Mr. Windbake very nearly met his end.
Yeah, at his own hands. Yeah, by his own gun as far as I can tell. Oh dear.
I've ruined everything, didn't I?
And the whole Britain could be met with its end. If I don't get to the bottom of the case I'm supposed to be working on.
What? What on earth is the case, Inspector?
Why is this fish and chips so delicious? Spare no detail, Gregson. I'm your sleep paralysis demon.
I'm always there, and then it cuts to Gregson trying to sleep. He looks up and Shones is like in the shadows.
Like the cringe just sitting there.
No, I think it's funnier if he's like standing. He's like in
His eyes are reflective like a cat's.
Yeah, like a fucking raccoon.
I might have said a little too much. No matter, it's nothing to do with you lot. What?
It might have to if you told me.
Anyway, sir, you're gonna have to come with me down to the station. No. But of course, Inspector.
But look at my hand, and then he slaps him and runs away.
I shall bribe you with this, and he like holds out his palm, and she's like, "What's that?" Let me go, or I'll do it again. Oh shit! He's getting away. Dear God, he pirouetted.
He's pirouetting down the street. Grab him!
My God, his form is too perfect.
We'll never catch him this way.
Get after him, lads. What's the beat officer too? Whistle the beat officer. Sir. It's Raleigh.
Oh no, they're sending Rolly to catch him.
He ain't catching him.
He ain't fucking catching him.
He's gone. He's escaped.
It's just so... It was so soft.
There's been a spat of thefts at pawn shops around here recently.
Yeah, weird that this is also happening here.
So we fitted emergency buttons underneath the counters for brokers to let us know when there's trouble.
I feel like you should put up wanted posters for him, since he might be the one robbing pawnbrokeries.
No. Shut up. Oh, Inspector. I was very worried for a while. Very worried indeed. So worried I might have to take my own life. Now then, Mr. Permanently in Mourning.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, my friend's dead, but whatever. I'll be taking that wherever it is at McGilding's down to the yard, thank you very much. So hand it over.
Oh, yes, of course.
No, don't give it to him. It's mine, that is. Mine. My hat's a frog. I'm sorry, miss. Pulls a gun on her.
Everyone's just pulling guns on everyone.
Turns into the scene from fucking Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, no.
I love that movie.
I know.
But anything belonging to McGill has to be taken in as evidence now.
As evidence?
We believe he used dark Scottish magic to escape death. His, like, McGilded's eyes roll into the back of his head. He's like, oh, shillelagh. Starts levitating into the air. Lucky Charms Fruit Loops. Me prodigal.
Hot stars and horseshoes.
And tasty red balloons now. If the police demand something as evidence, my dear fellow, we have no choice but to capitulate. That's a word.
That
Capitulate.
one, yes.
Sure, why not?
Comply.
It's all yours, Inspector.
Grr.
I'm a dog.
Bark, bark.
Woof, woof.
Oh, they got me. And so we handed Mr. McGilda's desk over to Inspector Gregson.
No.
And we're summarily,
Sumerian.
turfed out of the shop and onto the street. Well, I guess my game's dead. Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
there we go, yeah.
Hey, that's perfect. We got to end the episode
I
anyway.
got sent straight to the Shadow Realm. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed that. I'm exhausted. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.